YouTube, this is the Chocolate Torpedo. It's been about 4 weeks since my last update, and just want to apologize for that. Been pretty busy with work and whatnot. In the past month, I bought quite a few horror, slasher, cult, exploitation, whatever, DVDs. So just want to go ahead and show them in this video. I also want to start this video off just by saying thanks and giving some props to a few YouTube users. Horror Scout, Stuart Gordon 666, who's got an excellent horror DVD collection, so check him out if you can. Booger Boy Meister, Country Trash, and Cool Duder. Yeah, their videos have pretty much gotten me to kind of realize some of the horror films that I've been missing out on, and they've given me ideas as far as things to check out. So just wanted to thank them. I'm going to go ahead and start off with showing you Demons, the Lamberto Bava and Dario Argento film. I really enjoyed this one. It's about these people that are in the theater watching a film about these excavators. One of them turns into a demon because they put on a mask, which happens to be what one of the audience members did earlier that night. They put on a mask, and whatever happens in the film happens to her. She turns into a demon because she put on the mask, and she attacks someone else, and then it spreads like that, and everyone, or a bunch of the people, turn into demons. I really like the demon effects in this, or the gore effects, especially the transformation scenes. You see their teeth falling out, and you see all this green slime oozing out, and their long tongue just flipping around. It's very graphic and creepy, but yeah, very much enjoyed this, especially the ending was unexpected. Next up, we got Demons 2. This is pretty much the same idea, except it takes place in an apartment complex. People are watching the same TV show in different apartments, and one of the TV characters comes out and bites the person. They become a demon, and it spreads that way. Enjoyed this one a lot. I didn't enjoy the ending as much as the first one. The first one had a better ending, but both films I thought were great. Highly recommend both of them if you can check them out. Watch them. Next up, we got Street Trash, and this was weird. This was a very strange, very funny movie. It's about these bums that live in this junkyard. And one of them, the main character, semi-main character, discovers this drink called Viper that when you drink it, it actually kills you, but not instantly. It actually makes you ooze all this fluorescent slime out, and it even makes this one dude explode from drinking it. And yeah, there's some really good gore effects in this. Not for the squeamish, definitely not for the squeamish. And there's some pretty disturbing scenes in this as well. But the one that comes to mind, it's pretty funny though when I think about it. This one bum is pissing between some cars, and he doesn't realize there's another bum standing on the other side of the car that he's peeing on. So the one that's getting pissed on gets pissed off, no pun intended, gets pissed off and chops the dude's junk off, and somehow the bums around the junkyard ended up throwing this dude's penis around like they're playing hot potato with it. It's pretty funny. Gross, but funny. But that's what this movie's all about, man. Yeah, I'd recommend this for anybody that likes gross out horror comedies. Next up, we have Society. This is a movie I picked up because I heard Cool Duder talk about it, and Horror Scout, I think, mentioned it. And yeah, it's about this kid that doesn't really get along with his folks. Kind of suspects something weird's going on, and let me tell you, his fears are confirmed. I really enjoyed this movie, especially the last, few scenes, last 30, 40 minutes or whatever. The orgy slime scene. I wouldn't really call it an orgy. I guess it's an orgy. It's more like a feeding. But, yeah. Very, very cool special effects, very disturbing at the same time. And my favorite character in this is Butthead, or Face Butt Man, as I like to call him. If you ever watch this movie, you'll know who I'm talking about. Society. I recommend this one too if you're into gross out horror. I guess there's some comedy in it, I guess. A very strange movie though. Next up, I picked up Mountaintop Motel Massacre. I heard Country Trash mention this, so thanks to him for mentioning this. Yeah, I enjoyed this one, not as much as I thought I would, but I enjoyed it. It's about this woman named Evelyn. She accidentally kills her daughter. Well, I don't know about accidentally, but she kills her daughter in the beginning, and it kind of, she's already crazy because she got released from a mental institute, and eventually after her daughter's death, she continues running the motel, and all these people start checking into the motel. She doesn't start off killing them. She starts off by just kind of messing with them a little bit. She puts a snake in this one guy's room. She puts some roaches in another person's room, and then she eventually gets to killing them. But yeah, a lot of bad acting in this. Just like the box says, but that's part of the fun of the movie. And the cover of the box is a pretty cool, pretty funny little catchphrase. Please do not disturb Evelyn. She already is. That's pretty funny. And then next up, we got the New York Ripper. And yeah, this is a very brutal film, like it says. It's Lucio Fulci's most brutal film. I haven't seen all of his films, but this one was pretty intense. Some very graphic killing scenes in this. Yeah. And there's a nice little twist at the end. I like kind of how it twists. There's a few twists in it. I don't really want to give it away, but it kind of leads you off in one direction, and towards the end it pulls you to another. But yeah, I enjoyed this one as well. Kind of fast-paced. And then next up we got The Dentist, the Brian Usna film. I don't even know why I watched this, but I had seen this on cable a few years back. The reason why I say I don't know why I watched this because I have an irrational fear of dentists, and this didn't help any, so. But I still enjoyed it. It's about this dentist that just goes insane after he thinks his wife is cheating on him, and yeah. He goes insane and starts catching wreck on people's mouths at work. I enjoyed this one as well. And then next up, we got Tourist Trap. Very strange movie. I picked this up because Cool Duder mentioned it in one of his videos. Also saw it on a top 100 horror film list that I saw on MySpace. This guy named Skull 100 put up top 100 horror films of all time, and this was on it. Decided to check it out. It was I was very impressed with it. It had a very eerie atmosphere to it. It's about these people that get stuck at a tourist attraction. There's something wrong with their car, and yeah, they run into this guy that ends up, I don't really want to give it away though. He likes making masks of people's faces and wears them, and he's got telekinetic powers. I don't know, it's really hard to describe. Very strange. I really like the sound effects and the music in this movie. Really gave it a creepy atmosphere. Which has Tourist Trap. And next up, we got Slime City. This is a low-budget movie. Another gross-out film about this couple that moves into this apartment. The guy actually eats some slime, and it actually makes him take on the personality of someone else that used to live there. I won't really get into any details on it. Give it away for people that that might want to watch it. Enjoyed this one as well. Very low budget, very gory. Funny gore effects in it. Especially like the commentary, the making of commentary, very informative. Kind of talked about how they made it, the budget they had, and the actors they got to play in the film. Recommend this one as well if you're into low budget horror. I'm gonna have to go on and cut this part off here, and I'll see you in the next horror DVD update.